I honestly think it's rife in boxing, and I think it's horrific. I think it really is horrific, and I think especially recently, there's been three or four big fighters, champions that have been caught. And I think Vada, whoever it may be, are doing a brilliant job. And I do understand that there's no smoke without water. Sorry, no smoke without fire. But I also understand that there can sometimes be um, tests are mishandled, blood urine, that sort of thing. But I just I think it's shocking.
And what Devin Haney said was, that we get in here and we're living, willing to die for this sport. That if somebody has an upper hand, it's just not fair, right?
No, I agree. I really, really agree. And I seen an interview earlier on where Eddie Hearn was saying that he wants the fight to be ruled as a no contest, and I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I think I'd be the same.
When you go in there, it is obviously your hands and your boxing is your bread and butter, and you've been doing this forever. But do you want to show that you can grapple, you can wrestle, you can do jujitsu, or is it just however
Mm.
you have to get the win, you're prepared to get the win?
No, I would like if the opportunity is there. I would like to show what I've learned because it's hard. It's really hard, and to be honest, boxing bores me a little bit now. So if I do get the opportunity to, I don't know, do a takedown or up against the cage or anything like that, I'd 100% take it.
How about Mirela as an opponent? She has a few fights, a little bit more experience than you. What do you expect when you step in there with her?
I think she'll see me as an opportunity to, she gets to win over me. It's a possible PFL contract for her. So I think she'll throw 100% at it. I don't think
Fight
she'll be here to just take part. Yeah.
fighting home in Newcastle. Can you imagine what it's going to be like, to make the walk the last night in front of your home country?
Oh, it's going to be brilliant for the PFL to give me this opportunity, not only just to go back to Newcastle, but to headline and in my MMA debut. It's brilliant.
What is the goal here? How far do you want to take this? You're currently a unified champion in boxing. What is the goal? Do you want to be a champion, hold gold in both sports?
To be honest, when I first signed, the thing that got me really interested was the potential to fight Clarissa in the cage. If they would have come to me with just a contract, I'd have probably turned it down because look, all I've done is boxed. I've never done BJJ. I've never kicked before, and I've never grappled. So the whole thought of going in there with girls that have got years of experience in loads of different disciplines just didn't interest me. So my real goal is to potentially try and get Clarissa in the cage.
How would that look? Because you're both coming in, obviously, you've seen each other in the boxing ring, and you're both new to the MMA world. But that seems like that would be exciting and exciting for the fans as well.
Yeah, 100%. And fair enough, she's got more experience. I think she's had three or four fights, but like I said, she hasn't done years of wrestling. She hasn't. She's not a black belt in BJJ, so that kind of evens it up a little bit.
Have you watched her fights back at all to see, what might have been difficult for her, just as someone who's coming in with the same background as you?
Yeah, I can see. I can really see. I think the hardest thing for me is changing my boxing stance. And things that benefited me in boxing don't really benefit me in MMA. So that's been the hardest transition for me.
You say you want to fight her in the cage. Would you want to get that boxing match as well at some point and see each other in both sports?
Yeah, 100%, mainly in boxing. But I think sometimes in boxing politics gets in the way. And that's kind of what happened with the rematch not happening straight away. And it's disappointing. It's really disappointing. But look, I'd take it in the cage and I'd take it into the ring. Just what happens first, I don't know.
It seems like you're very happy with the PFL. They're doing big things all over the world right now, and they've got some big names and some big fighters coming over. How exciting has it been to be a part of the organization?
PFL are brilliant. The first class. They're one of the best. organisations I've ever worked with, and I feel privileged the fact that they wanted me to be part of their team.